One of the mistakes that I see a lot of people make when it comes to making money online is they think big, but they don't take action. They actually think so big and aim so high, it paralyzes them. They think, I want to make $1 million, I want to make $500,000. And I always tell them, forget making $1 million. Let's focus on making your first dollar, your first $10, your first $100. Let's start with something small, something that's achievable for you, because when you can get there, it builds your confidence. You can then go to the next step. You're not going to get to your goal overnight. This takes work. This takes tenacity. In this video, my digital marketing advisor, Jeremy Haynes, he's going to share with you how he made his first $10,000 online as a digital marketer. He's going to teach you how you could potentially earn your first $10,000 as a digital marketer. Enjoy.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy Jeremy. Gonna go on a golf cart ride. And in this video, I'm gonna show you how we're gonna make our first 10K as a digital marketer. My first 10K was a 12K check from this roofing client I had, a guy named Lee Haight. You know, Lee paid me 12K to help his roofing company to write some marketing automation emails. Dude, that was life-changing money, you know? I was driving a 96 Toyota Camry at the time, and then I got an Infiniti. It's like a G35. It's way better, you know, it had AC and the windows could like roll down. The very first thing that you have to do when you're considering, okay, I'm gonna make my first 10K. Let me put the windshield up real quick so we don't have a lot of wind. First 10K you're gonna make, once again, it might seem like a lot of money, but the very first step is making sure you understand it's actually not a lot of money. Even though it's probably gonna do a lot for your life, and it's probably gonna help be that initial validation that you need to really see that this works. You just don't want it to feel like it's a lot, okay? It's an important variable here to consider. You could charge 10 people $1,000 and you got 10K. And that's a little easier for some people to charge less when they're first getting started, because they don't necessarily feel as confident about whatever they're selling yet. You know, usually when you're first getting to 10K a month, only 120K a year, it just comes off like, I can't really charge people a lot of money because these are my first clients. I'm not really confident I can get them results yet. Like, I don't really know what I'm doing as best as I could in the future. So usually a lot of people, like, they undercharge themselves. When I first got started, I sold social media services, like just managing people's social media, creating content for them, like posting it on their pages. You know, we would sell like 30 days worth of content, and we would make month by month, we would make about $1,800. That was the first amount that I charged people. And you know, it would just really turned out to not be a lot of money. So we ended up charging $4,000 a month for the exact same thing. And you know, that we just had to pitch different people, and all of a sudden we were closing people for $4K a month instead of $1,800 a month for the exact same service, just managing people's social media. The problem with that service is not revenue driven, you know? So although it's an easy service to do, you really can't end up charging a lot of money for it because you're not actually driving revenue. You're just doing things that position the brand better than what they currently are in most instances. So anyway, long story short, 10 clients, $1,000 a pop, that could get you to 10K. Once again, the problem is like managing 10 clients, it's a little tough. It's not necessarily the easiest thing to go about doing. Because once again, like then you got to get into the management of the clients. You're probably going to have to delegate a little bit. You're probably going to be working with different contractors and like outsourcing content to get done and things like that. Some other math. You could get 2 5K clients. And like I said, within the first like 60 days of us getting started, you know, we were able to land 4K a month clients. I bet just as easily we could have charged 5K a month to manage people's social media accounts, you know? You could also just get one $10,000 a month client. The point I'm trying to make here with just showing you some math examples of getting to your first 10K. Number one, you don't hear me saying anything. Sorry, a little bumpy. You don't hear me saying anything about transactional revenue. You don't want to have to go out and close new people every month to make the same amount you did last month. The people you close, they should be paying you every month. That way you have recurring revenue coming in, and the next deals that you close just add on top of your recurring revenue. Out of the 3,200 plus different agency owners that I've helped start and scale marketing agency, very few of them right off the rip just go and charge 10K. Very few of them just go out and charge 5K a month right away. Usually your own internal like confidence levels are gonna dictate how much you go out and charge, especially when you don't have skills yet. When you don't have skills yet, you're gonna wanna focus on simple services. Like you can sell press release packages. Those are easy to find people to deliver for on websites like Fiverr.com, or if you're in communities like the HTA, high ticket agency community. One of the easiest services I got started with personally was social media marketing. Literally just creating content, posting on people's channels. Those are some simple things you could do. Now, obviously if you have skills, that helps a ton, because if you got skills, I mean, that enables you to drive revenue for the clients. Like, let's say you are good at advertising, even if it's just on Facebook or just on Instagram or like just on Snapchat, TikTok, LinkedIn, YouTube, AdWords, whatever it might be. Those kind of skills that drive revenue, they're fantastic because they give you an edge in the game, especially when you're first getting started. So if you've got skills, there's no reason you shouldn't be charging a little bit more than the person who doesn't have skills yet. That should give you an edge in your confidence levels right off the rip. And remember, once again, your pricing really comes down to how confident are you to actually work with the client and get results. That's what's going to dictate whether you start off lower or whether you end up charging like a lot more for your services in comparison to somebody else who's just getting started. So if you guys have ever heard of the liquor brand Hennessy, this dude, he has an enormous lot back here. I wish you could see the house, but you can't. It is unbelievably big. The guy listed it right now for like $8 million, and it's set, like you literally can't even see the house back there, how buried it is on that lot. It's like posted up on a river, but yeah, it's super dope. You know, that's one of the neighbors. Your first 10K, to be clear, like from the tactical side of like what you need to do to just get your first clients, like you got to pitch people. You know, you got to go out of your way. You got to make video pitches. You got to do value-driven follow-up. There's tons of different ways. It's just all about outreach, you know? Sales is just a numbers game. Outflow equals your probable inflow, okay? Quite simple. You can do this stuff on the side of your job. It really doesn't take much. It just comes down to getting convicted on the math, okay? Get clear on what you're gonna wanna charge, how many people you wanna end up working with, and keep in mind, once again, like your most weighted variable for what's gonna dictate what you're gonna charge personally is gonna come down to your confidence about what you're selling. So get confident on it. You know, I said this in another one of my videos. You know, I was giving advice on like just how to get started in a digital marketing career, and I talked about what I did for my sister, because she was working at Starbucks. She was making like $1,000 a month or some BS like that. You know, she had all this like debt from school and like medical stuff, and she called me like asking for help. She's like, "What should I do?" And I walked her through this process of getting skills. You know, skills are one of the most valuable things in this current economy, no matter what you're gonna do. So I had her take courses, I had her go through my courses, I had her go through Udemy courses, I had her read tons of books, and then I actually had her put all that into a Google Drive folder that she would send over to people, because usually when you're first getting started pitching people, what holds you back from feeling confident is a lack of past results. You know, usually the one question that's gonna throw you off when you do get to the point where you're talking to a potential client is, well, have you done this for anybody else? You know, what results have you generated for other people? And since you're just getting started, you know, you haven't driven results for anybody yet. What I had my sister do, because she's pitching businesses and she pitches people that she might want to work a job with, I had her take notes on every course that she'd taken. I had her take notes on every book that she'd ever read. And she put all those notes and all the receipts for all the courses that she had taken into a Google Drive folder that anybody can access when she sends them the link, to show how much she had learned and like what she had learned from it because of all the notes. And she's gotten a lot of interest from people. You know, she's closed her first deals, and you know, she's in the process where she'd rather work a job than just start up her agency to get going, and that's fine too, because that job will give her a little bit of experience. That'll make her feel more confident to get started in, you know, as an agency. But you know, when you're looking to make your first 10K, you're definitely going to want to take the agency route, or at least the freelancer route, where you're trying to work with multiple people at one time rather than just working at a job singularly. But look, you know, learn a ton, take notes on what you learned, put all of that into a Google Drive folder, and when a client asks like, "Hey, who have you done this with before?" you say, "Look, I haven't. That's why I'm charging you as little as I am to help drive your company revenue. Here's everything that I've learned. I've documented the process of what I've gone through to build the skills that I have, and I'm asking you to take a chance on me. That's why I'm giving you the deal on the pricing. If you tried to hire somebody for the same price inside of your own business in a payroll position, you know it would cost a lot more, and you'd be responsible for training the person. I'm already trained. I'm just looking for an opportunity, and I'm giving you a deal on what I'm charging." That'll get you some deals without a doubt. Okay, so that's like a little bit of a, I don't know, what do you call that, Jay? Like a hack? You know, it's a little hack for you guys. Okay. So anyway, hope this helps. Once again, get clear on the math, get committed to pitching businesses, get into communities of other advertisers and agency owners and people doing what you're going to go out and sell. So you could get a community of other people who could also deliver on those services. If you're still not confident yourself, build your skills, okay? Once again, skills are the most valuable part of this whole process. Pitch businesses, get your first deals, start having conversations, and once again, just because you don't have results, that doesn't make a difference. Document every single thing that you've learned into a process, into a Google Drive, put all your notes and all your receipts for all those courses into that Drive folder, and Yeah, show it to clients. Tell them you're getting a deal. Use that word track that I gave you there. We're getting back to the house. Show them the crib, dude. This thing's epic. So I'm here for the next 5 years. To all you turkeys saying this thing's Airbnb'd, you're gonna get proven wrong real quick from 5 years of track record just doing videos like this for you here. Like, why would I buy a golf cart for a crib on Airbnb, you know? And we got the pumpkins out there, you know, it's around Halloween when we're filming this. So anyway, look, there's this thing that Dan Locke and I put together. It's called the Digital Agency Launchpad. It's no cost. You know, I'm gonna do circles while I'm talking about this. It's just a preview of the high ticket agency program, and it's super valuable. Okay, it's like, I don't know, 12, 15 videos. It's me, I'm teaching, and it helps like increase your awareness, you know? It helps get you more confident. Helps get you more confident about this whole thing that you're getting involved in. It helps, you know, take you to the point where you can make 10K a month as a digital marketer. If you want that, it's in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe. We got more videos coming. We'd love your feedback, and I hope this helps. You know, I'm just looking to get you in the game. It's one of the most in-demand skills out there right now. LinkedIn actually just published, I'm gonna do circles here. LinkedIn published this article where they said the #1 in-demand skill out of all possible skills was digital marketing, okay? So anyway, don't take this lightly. Get into the Digital Agency Launchpad, and I look forward to helping you out more and giving you some more insights, okay? Link in the description. Talk soon.